Hello, ONE+Boston lenders and ES2 users. Here's a tutorial on how to enter the down payment amounts in ES2 for ONE+Boston loans that either do or do not include mass streams. It's important to enter the correct down payment figures into the associated ES2 fields. So let's break this down. After entering the purchase price, the next box you'll see is titled Down Payment, excluding mass streams funds. Within this box, you want to enter both the down payment funds that the borrower is providing, including any gift funds, as well as down payment funds provided by the City of Boston. To make this easy, in every ONE+Boston scenario, these down payment funds provided by the City of Boston will equal 5% of the purchase price. So in summary, this box is a combination of the borrower's funds, including gift funds, plus 5% of the purchase price. Remember too, that One Mortgage and ONE+Boston borrowers always need their own 1.5% in the deal for condos, single family and two family properties, and 3% for three family properties. So in this box, for this deal, the single family property, we'll enter $26,000. The next box, titled Total Down Payment, including mass streams funds, is auto-populated, and we'll take the figure that you just entered and combine it with mass streams down payment funds, if applicable, which are also equal to 5% of the purchase price. The mass streams down payment funds will be wrapped into this field once you complete the bottom section of this page if the borrower qualifies for mass streams. Please note that this is a field that you cannot edit. The next box is titled Borrower's Portion of the Down Payment. And this is where you'll include only those funds provided by the borrower that meet your lender's own sourcing and seasoning requirements. This box will help MHP determine whether or not the borrower has met the program requirement of having their own 1.5% or 3% of the purchase price, depending on the property type, in the deal. This field should not include any gift funds or down payment assistance. Again, only the borrower's own sourced and seasoned funds. Since this is indicated as a single family transaction, we'll put 1.5% or $6,000 into that box. It could, of course, be more, but that's a minimum. Next, please check yes that the borrower is receiving municipal down payment or closing cost funds. Then, in the box titled Municipal Down Payment Funds, please enter the same amount equal to 5% of the purchase price that you factored into the above calculation. These would be the 5% funds that they are receiving from the City of Boston. This field doesn't pull to any calculation and is only here for MHP's reference. For this transaction, 5% would be $20,000. Moving now to the bottom of the pre-qual page to the section titled Mass Streams Eligibility, please only check the box indicating that the applicant does not seek MHP provided down payment or closing cost assistance if you know for a fact that the applicant doesn't qualify for mass streams. If there's any question at all, please don't check that box. Next, you'll want to select the community of residence, the current community of residence. If the applicant lives in one of the mass streams designated communities, ES2 will then calculate mass streams down payment funds into the equation. And the MHP portion of the down payment field, this last one here, will auto-populate $20,000 into that field. And you can see back up above that now the total down payment has increased to $46,000. Lastly, please enter a placeholder figure for total closing costs using your best estimation of the closing costs that will be paid with mass streams. This figure will be refined further along in the process once the loan has been underwritten and has gone to closing. For this transaction, I'll enter $8,000. Once you've completed these steps, you're ready to calculate the scenarios ratios using the Calculate button in the lower corner of the screen. You can use this tool as a calculator, going back and forth to work out the numbers before saving and proceeding.